Ngayon ko lang na-realize na ang haba na rin pala nung interview questions na isinulat ko dito. Ito yung mga possible questions na pwedeng itanong sa inyo as freelancers. So with that being said, I did not post the 364-day challenge because tonight I'm going to answer all 27 possible questions. Remember sa task number 14 natin, you guys are supposed to answer all 27 questions kung ano nga ba yung isasagot nyo kapag yun yung tinanong sa inyo during the interview. You're supposed to write it down sa Google Keep, and if hindi nyo pa yung nagagawa, punta lang kayo sa task number 14. By the way, hi, my name is Mary and I post easy to follow daily tasks that you can do to start your freelancing journey. Every day before 3 p.m., I'm supposed to post because hindi ko siya nagagawa dahil guys, wala talaga akong pahinga. But anyway, every day before 3 p.m. I post videos na pwede nyo gamitin as some sort of roadmap para simulan na yung pag-transition nyo sa freelancing or working from home. For task number 15, please expect multiple posts because I'm going to start answering each of those questions na pwede nyo gamitin as guide. Disclaimer number 1, you're not supposed to copy my exact same answer. Pwede nyo lang siyang gamitin as guide kung paano nga ba yung pattern kapag ito yung tinanong sa inyo. Disclaimer number 2, yung sagot ko may not be always right for other people, especially kapag dating na doon sa part na how do you handle stress and pressure, because yung mga ganun guys, situational na siya. Disclaimer number 3, guys, this is a two-way communication. Pwede rin kayong mag-ambag ng mga possible na answers ninyo sa comment section. Maglalagay din ako ng mga poll na kagaya nito na pwede nyong itap para meron naman kayong ambag sa ating question and answer portion. This account is not all about me. This is about building a community where we can actually share yung mga thoughts natin, kung ano yung nakikita natin na pwedeng idagdag, pwedeng bawasan. Ang hindi lang natin wini-welcome sa tropang ito ay yung mga tao na wala nang ang ambag ay marami pang chararat. Okay? Now, after answering each of the questions na meron tayo sa listahan natin, I want you guys to start recording yourself using Zoom. Tapos, kailangan i-memorize nyo rin yung sagot. Hindi man lahat at hindi man per word, at the very least, you really have to practice. One other thing, if you are like RC Woodworks, hindi pa siya ganun ka-familiar dun sa industry and nanghihingi siya ng tips about cover letter and proposal, lalo na kung walang experience dito sa field na to, then this might also be the series of videos that you might want to watch kasi magkakaroon kayo ng idea kung ano nga ba yung pagkakaiba at kung ano yung pagkakatulad ng corporate work na interviews versus yung interviews na nakukuha natin dito sa freelancing world. Anyway, without further ado, simulan na natin to dahil 27 talaga yung interview questions na sasagutin natin. Zay! Kung meron pa akong nakalimutan doon sa listahan ko na naaalala yung madalas ninyong na-encounter na question, please comment them here. Susubukan ko sagutin isa-isa, okay? So as early as now, comment any questions you guys have about working from home interviews and follow for more work from home chase. Nag-apply ka as freelancer and you wanna know paano nga ba sagutin ang tanong na tell me about yourself. Hi, my name is Mary. I post easy to follow daily tasks that you can do to start your freelancing journey. And today we are answering all 27 questions that I have listed as the top interview questions for freelancers. Ito usually yung kauna-unahang tanong sa interview, and pag pumunta ka sa Google, you can get a lot of recommendations, most especially for this particular question. So, you can always go to Google or open your browser, i-type nyo how to answer tapos yung interview question, and you will find meron doon mga blogs, may mga written blogs, meron mga, if kayo nga pala by the way guys ay visual learner, the best place to go is pumunta kayo sa parts where you will be able to watch videos instead of just reading para mas mabilis nyong ma-retain yung information. At makikita nyo dyan, ang dami talaga. Meron pa tinatawag na Ford method, star method, iba-iba yung pattern. However, I think one thing na ginagawa ko in particular is that I do not follow a specific method. Instead, I gauge kung sino yung kausap ko at ano yung role niya dun sa interview at hiring process. Quite frankly, I understand where he is coming from. Ang sabi niya, mas maganda daw mag-BPO ka kasi may job security tapos karamihan na kinukuha ng VA is babae, sobrang dami na ng kalaban, hindi makakuha ng client. Kasi mas magaling kumutob ang babae kung ano nga ba yung hinahanap na sagot nung nag-i-interview. Anyway, if asked this question, ito yung sagot ko. Hello, my name is Mary Rose Lopez Ganson. You can call me Mary. Prior to working from home, I worked as a BPO representative. I started as a customer service representative and I worked my way up the ladder I have experience as a team leader, subject matter expert, resolution specialist, and account management. I'm familiar with Google Workspace, Microsoft Office, some CRMs, dialers and soft phones, calendar management, task management, and I can definitely do administrative tasks, a little bit of graphics design, some photo and video editing, and I specialize mostly on digital marketing such as SEO and social media management. During my spare time, I love playing Mobile Legends with my kids. You see, wala akong one specific pattern, but instead, hina-highlight ko, number 1 is yung work experience ko, and number 2, yung mga apps or systems na familiar ako. I also tried to humanize myself and personalize yung answer by telling them what I do on my spare time. I find this answer na parang nandun siya sa hindi siya over-giving ng information, hindi rin naman siya lacking information. Kumbaga nandun tayo sa sweet spot ng pagsagot ng tell me about yourself. Now guys, it's your turn. Number 1 na step, lagay nyo sa Google Keep, sagutin nyo yung question na tell me about yourself, and then record yourself answering this question hanggang sa masanay kayo doon sa sagot nyo. Don't forget to document your journey, tag me, and use the hashtag freelancer na this 2023. Top freelancing interview question number 2. What were your responsibilities as? Tapos kung ano yung previous work position nyo na nakalagay sa resume nyo. Hi, my name is Mary. I post easy to follow daily tasks that you can do to start your freelancing journey. And today, we're answering the top 27 interview questions na meron ako sa listahan ko. Marami akong disclaimer doon sa previous video ko, so check nyo na lang yung feed ko. And also, don't forget to follow para hindi kayo mapag-iwanan sa mga work from home chismis. Alright? Anyway, without further ado, paano ko nga ba sasagutin tong question na to? First and foremost, kailangan bukas yung resume mo sa harapan mo habang ini-interview ka para you don't really need to think about ano nga bang ginagawa ko doon at magkakaroon ka pa ng mga memory lapses. Ganon. Also, sa resume ninyo, please make sure na naka-bullet points yung inyong role dun sa position na yun. Hindi nyo na kailangan ng 10 paragraph para sa isang position. All you have to do is highlight your sellable skill set. If hindi nyo sure kung ano mga sellable skill set nyo doon, i-comment nyo na lang dito. Sasagutin ko na lang mamaya at baka naman talagang napakahaba ng intro nitong video na to. Anyway, this is how I answer this question. I've been working from home since 2009. I do operations management and I specialize in digital marketing. With that being said, I'm able to handle social media management. I do SEO. I do a little bit of photo and video editing to be able to create posts for my clients. At the same time, I create standard operating procedures and I handle creating workflows as well as sales pipelines. Overall, I handle day-to-day operations and execution of the standard operating procedure. I have experience handling real estate, e-commerce, timeshare, automotive accounts, credit repair, and digitech agencies. So, doon sa sagot ko, hinighlight ko kagad kung ano yung kaya kong gawin for the company, how I can help their business, how can I make their lives easier. But at the same time, I was able to parang include kung ano yung mga industries na nahawakan ko na. And that way, mabivisualize na kagad ni client kung saan department niya ako pwedeng ilagay. Now, my answer to this question would actually differ depending on the position that I am applying for. Kasi for example, if I'm applying for an appointment setting position, I will definitely highlight yung namang mga experience ko on the phone. Now, with my mentees, I have encountered so many different scenarios. And so with that, after this video, I'm going to post naman other situational answers na, for example, paano kung estudyante ka, paano kung BPO ang experience mo, titingnan ko na lang yung listahan ng mga questions at kung paano silang sasagutin dito sa question na to, depending on the situation or previous work experience of the person that's applying. Para may idea din kayo kung halimbawa nakaka-relate kayo sa kanila, halimbawa teacher, government employee, BPO rep, estudyante kakagraduate pa lang and all. Don't forget to document your journey pagka sinasagutan mo na to, video mo yung sarili mo, and alam mo yung parang magiging accountability body mo kahit virtual lang. Tag nyo ako, gamitin nyo yung freelancer na this 2023 na hashtag. Comment any questions you guys have about working from home. Follow for more work from home chismis. Scenario number 1, if you are like top trend up, never pang nag-work ever. Now guys, please remember dito sa question na to, age will also play a factor. Because, halimbawa, ikaw ay early 20s, it is possible that you've never worked in your life. But, if you're already around 30s, you have to really be able to explain why you've never worked ever. If ikaw yung latter, the best explanation would be, well, right after graduation or even before graduating, I got pregnant, I married the right man, binuhay niya ako and I just became a housewife. I never really attempted to work just because I felt that I don't need to. My husband is a good provider until pandemic happened. That's one way to do it. If ikaw naman ay you're someone who recently graduated and during school, hindi ka talaga nag-work or hindi ka pinayagan ng parents mo na mag-work, one thing that you can do is highlight, have you ever worked for your family's business? Or meron ka bang ambag sa thesis? Or was there ever an attempt for you to sell products or services, kapalit is either money or feedback? Because if yes, yung trade of your products or services for your time or again money, if money is involved na, that alone is a working experience. You also want to highlight yung mga naging roles mo sa school. For example, you've been part of the publishing department. If you were the president of the English department. Those tiny little details that we don't really pay much attention to until we're asked the question, what were your responsibilities? Or what were your previous work experience? One trick na meron ako, yung mga mentees ko, tinuturuan ko sila. Kasi when you say yung word na work means activities that involve physical or mental efforts that you do in order to achieve a certain goal. So that goal can be either for experience, either for money, and that alone is already considered work. So when asked about previous work experience at never ka pang nag-work, nakapalit ay pera, what you wanna do is, you wanna think about a scenario, kailan ba ako nagtrabaho o nag-offer ng service ko na nag-effort ako, physically or mentally, na kumita ako either ng experience or ng pera. Does that even make sense? I hope my explanation makes sense sa inyo. But eto kasi yung laging madalas na question sa akin, paano po kung wala akong previous work experience? As in, never ako nag-work in my life. Scenario 1 pa lang to ha. Mamaya may scenario 2 tayo, may scenario 3 tayo. So I'll try to give as much examples on how to answer etong question na to. Kung ikaw to, i-document mo yung journey mo. Tag me and use the hashtag freelancer2023. Comment any questions you guys have about working from home. Scenario number 2. Nag-work ka na sa corporate, pero hindi mo alam kung paano nga ba i-correlate yung previous work experience mo sa mga freelancing gigs na nakikita nyo online. For example, si Noitag, ang work experience niya ay sa mga accounting firm. Guys, ang freelancing, you have to remember that you are servicing other businesses as well. Which simply means na yung mga departments na meron tayo dito sa Pinas or yung mga negosyo na meron dito sa Pilipinas, meron din nun. Which simply means yung mga pangangailangan nila sa mga negosyo doon, kagaya rin lang halos ng mga pangangailangan sa mga negosyo natin dito, naiiba lang yung mga batas, yung mga papeles, documents, but it's pretty much the same. So, I wanna point you to this video right here. Task number 6, part 3, services and roles as a freelancer. Makikita nyo rin siya dito sa highlights ko, 365-day challenge. Nandiyan lahat ng services na pwede mong i-offer as a freelancer, and that includes accounting and bookkeeping. Napakahaba nung listahan na yon. I highly recommend you guys check that list. Tingnan ninyo kung alin dun yung mga task na nagawa ninyo na sa previous work experience nyo. Pagkatapos, pag alam nyo na kung anong services ang nagawa nyo na before, make sure na nakalagay yon sa resume at sa cover letter ninyo. And going back, since this is a task number 15, Q2, episode 2, ano ba? Scenario 2, if asked what were your responsibilities, hindi mo na kailangan mag-overthink. Write down exactly what you were doing for your current or previous job sa corporate world. So whether it's corporate, government, or BPO, all you have to do is write down the title, yung title or role mo, at i-bullet points ninyo exactly what you were doing for that particular position. In short, lahat ng kaya mong gawin sa computer, ilagay mo doon. Anything that you can accomplish with just computer and internet, dun sa role na yon, ay pwede mo sabihin sa interviews mo. Here's an interview answer if you're going to be asked as a freelancer na what were your previous work experience or your responsibilities if you worked for corporate, government, or BPO. So back when I was working as, mention mo yung title mo. With, mention mo yung pangalan ng company. in, i-mention mo yung taon kung kailan ka nag-work doon. Part of my roles were, isa-isahin mo yung role mo or kung ano yung mga ginawa mong task. Halimbawa, I did administrative task, a little bit of social media management. I also handled customer support. Special mention if nag-work ka sa BPO, all you have to do is mention your title, say customer support, tech support, back-end, email support, tapos yung account na hinandle mo. You can mention the actual account, kung ano, Dell, Humana, AT&T, yan. Or you can simply say telco account, insurance account. If hindi kayo sure sa sagot ninyo, pwede nyo siyang i-comment dito or tag me doon sa sagot ninyo. Use the hashtag freelancer na me this 2023. Okay?